The second season of 1923 is coming to a dramatic close with episode 6 already behind us. True to Taylor Sheridan's style, the closer we get to the finale, the more heartbreaking the story becomes. If you thought episode 6 was emotional, prepare yourself. Episode 7 is going to be even more devastating. Once again, Spencer found himself on a train, desperately trying to reach Montana. Over the past few episodes, it seems like all he has done is jump from one train to another. But in episode 7, he will finally arrive. However, it won't be an easy journey. A snowstorm is making travel difficult, which feels like yet another cruel twist of fate for the Dutton family. Even nature seems to be working against them. In the upcoming episode, we will see Spencer in a high-stakes chase scene from the trailer where he runs across a moving train. He's being hunted by one of Donald's men as Banner ordered his capture before he reaches Montana. But Spencer won't go down easily. He will eliminate the threat and make it to his destination. Unfortunately, his travels won't end there. A deadly gunfight will erupt at the train station between law enforcement and Donald's men. Jacob and the sheriff are expecting an attack and they are ready for battle. Meanwhile, Kara will be defending the Yellowstone Ranch, making sure Spencer has a home to return to. Episode 6 shocked viewers when Jack was brutally killed. While some may argue he wasn't the most developed character, his loss is still heartbreaking, especially for Elizabeth. She loved him deeply, and losing him will push her into a dark place. The pain will be unbearable, and in episode 7, her grief will take an even greater toll. She will not only mourn Jack but also suffer a miscarriage. This devastating loss will send her into a downward spiral, making her question her entire existence. The season finale will show her at her lowest, possibly even considering ending her own life. In a tragic twist, her story may mirror the fate of Jack's parents, making her future uncertain. Alexandra has been through so much already, yet her suffering is far from over. Now, she is trapped in a snow-covered car with no gasoline and a dead woman beside her. The conditions are dire and her chances of survival seem slim. She and her friends ignored warnings, eager for adventure, and now they are paying the price. The harsh winter does not care about their excitement. Her only hope lies in being found. A car like hers is bound to attract attention, and the Marshal of Wyoming may be the one to discover her in episode 7. If she can survive the freezing cold, she still has a chance to make it to Montana by the end of the season. But will she? That remains uncertain. Tiana's story has been filled with loss and violence. She has mourned her lover, lost her father, and killed the priest who tormented her. Now she faces the consequences. Marshal Mommy Fate is hunting both her and the priest, and it's only a matter of time before they cross paths. At first, Mommy will want to imprison her, but after hearing Tiana's story, she will reconsider. Learning that Tiana is pregnant will be a turning point, leading Mommy to exile her instead. This will give Tiana a fresh start in Montana and begin the lineage of Thomas Rainwater. As we approach the season finale, it's clear that no one is safe. 1923 has never shied away from tragedy, and episode 7 will be no exception. The Duttons will face yet another brutal fight, Elizabeth will suffer unimaginable loss, and Alexandra's fate hangs in the balance. Will there be any hope by the end of the season, or will it all end in despair? So, stay tuned for more updates, analysis, and discussions on 1923 and the entire Yellowstone universe.